Well, so
That's not
I'll say to
somebody in
that,
the chat just said like, oh, these the first thing he said was these bees need to be hit like her. Like, I
yeah,
don't think that's a
What?
joke. That's not a joke to me. That
yeah.
certain things
No,
are off limits.
It's
let's be
definitely not
100.
a joke.
Dude is a coward. Any man that put his hands on the female is a coward, plain and simple. Any man that rapes the R word, a woman needs to be castrated, in my opinion. You're the bottom of the barrel. Um, I think the most important part though is, and we see this a lot, and I understand that there may be trauma tied to it or whatever the case may be, but the most damaging part of it is that in many cases when these situations happen, women don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll say something and then try to cover it up in order to stay in the situation. So now makes it more difficult for men to essentially be able to protect them.
She tried to
So
get out
I
Well,
think
multiple
let
that
me
that's
times.
the
She
let
tried
me
to get
just
out
say
multiple
this.
times, but like depending on who you going up, she's literally going up against Diddy, who
It don't
it
even have
took
to be
all of
that.
this,
it don't
It don't
just for
even
him to
get
go
that
big.
down. She
Big.
could not get
Let me
away
let me
from
just
him.
say y'all this. Let me just say this about women, right? Whenever I know she was getting beaten, but what I've noticed is when a woman's heart is involved with somebody, she can take a lot of shit. It's the same reason why women let niggas slut them out. You know, they go back
Mhm.
after he's cheated so many times. They go back after they know he treating her like, you know, when you have a woman's heart, you'll be amazed at how much crap she would take from you. And y'all know that.
Mhm.
That's why y'all try to
but
get there. You know what I'm saying? This is
that
what I'm
doesn't
saying is
change what the
this.
facts are.
You're not a woman. So I
I, I,
understand that it's
I
not
hear that.
right. Listen,
I hear
listen to what
that.
I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I understand that you're not a listen. I understand that you will never understand. It's like talking to a woman. You're like, why does she keep putting herself in this
Mhm.
situation?
The emotion.
And we've all been there. If you are a woman, you know we've all been there, stupid for
Mhm.
somebody. Okay, and it's something you will never understand, Viz, because you don't have the heart of a woman, nor do
I,
you have the
that's
mind.
that's that's fair, but I'm speaking from a man's perspective of where
But we're
black
telling
no,
you.
no, 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 let me finish. Let me
So listen to
finish.
what I'm saying.
I'm
Let me
speaking
finish.
from a man's perspective where women expect men to protect them. So we cannot protect you if you're not placing yourself in a situation for us to protect you.
I didn't
That
say
So
that's
anything about
that's all
protection
that
though.
I'm saying.
I didn't say that though.
go ahead. Yeah, we understand that, but we just need you to get in the psyche of a woman. Okay, you're never gonna understand why women do the things we do. Sometimes we don't understand that shit. You feel me? When we
If
in
y'all
it, we
don't
be like,
understand it,
"Damn,
then
why
y'all
am I like this?" You be want to run from it, but you cannot help it.
if
But what?
if
Logically,
if y'all don't understand it, then you can't expect for a man to
Right. So
attempt
just
to.
understand it's something you'll never understand, but we understand it.
Yeah, but the
Now,
person who was supposed to be protecting her was Diddy. It wasn't supposed to be another man protecting her against her lover. It was supposed to be Diddy keeping her safe within their relationship,
right?
and
You
he
trust
didn't do
somebody
that.
and
So
they
Yeah,
they abuse your trust. On top of that,
right,
logically,
right.
it makes sense for her to leave. Of course,
logically,
logically, it makes sense. I said,
Yeah,
oh, she's good now because she has $30 million, but she'll probably never be fully healed by this scenario. I'm sorry, it's not going to be. It's going to be a very long time before she's a whole woman,
well, now
married or
all of this
not,
is
because
happening
emotionally she
in
was tied
media.
into this.
Yeah, this isn't a regular woman going through it. Like this, she's a celebrity that now everyone is seeing her, because most people who suffer with domestic violence, what they suffer in silence. When they leave, if they choose to tell their family, if they choose to tell their friends, that's on them. And that's going to be for their friends to speculate what that looked like, how that was. That's going to be all of their imagination. With this, there is no room for imagination, right? Everything's right there for you, black and white. So now she has to deal with the repercussions of her friends, her family, and the public actually seeing what her pain and experience was in real time. So
Right.
now
so
she's basically got to reprocess not only what happened, but now she has to reprocess everyone around her, her husband, her children will probably see
She
this.
married.
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
she's married
I'm
now.
glad
and
that
his
she's married
children.
because
So
if
can
she
I?
wasn't married, that would like be damaging to her getting married, right? So now I feel like now she can. That's the light at the end of the tunnel where she can share her story because she's like you said, she moved past it. So that way it doesn't affect her in that way. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
glad she
now
was
it's an
able.
open wound. It's an open wound again, is what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying.
sure.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
I know she's
let
not
me
going
say
to
this.
Liz.
Let me say this. And this again, everything that I'm saying, I'm not saying it out of spite or anything of that nature. I'm just simply stating how it is that most men would view it from the outside in, right? So in this situation, I'm more than positive that she knew what she was getting herself into. Again, when you're in the industry, a lot of the music industry, the film industry is a wild and crazy game. And when you step into it, that you damn near know what you're getting yourself into before you actually get into it. So it's one of those
I disagree with that. Like I was a professional dancer. I danced for the NFL, the NBA. I worked with Cash Money for years. I was a casting director for videos. I was in music
Nah.
videos with Lil Wayne. Like
I was Teddy
there,
Bryan's assistant for 2
yeah,
years.
I was not an extra. I was principal dancers on sets. I've done movies. I was a dancer on movies. At the start of the movie and film industry in New Orleans after Katrina.
well,
So
you should be
I
aware of it then.
no, I understand what you're saying, but there's ways that you can get with people that you think are good people, and
I,
they turn out to not be good
'Cause I ain't
people.
never see that in real
I,
People put masks on in the industry and they say, "Oh, let me help you," or "I got you," or "Come over here," or "I'll be, manage you with this." People get taken to the bank every single day. This isn't like the whole smoke and mirrors of the industry is real. So to say that she knew who Diddy was before she got in a relationship with. She knew she was gonna get beat upside the head before she got beat upside the
But
head.
she
It's
was
kind of like
18.
I'm saying
18.
there.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, and again, I'm not taking anything away from her or
It sounds
women's
like you are.
understanding or whatever the case may be. But again, somebody that has been in that position of power for that long, I'm pretty sure at some point before he started to go up inside her head, that he showed that this is a part of him, that this is a dark side of him,
Biz,
especially if she
I
was
agree.
Biz,
I
into
when
agree with
you
you,
when
Biz.
you
Listen,
say
so
that, you're
one at a
expressing.
time.
I hear what you're
I'm
saying,
sorry,
but
but
I
Biz,
hear what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like at some point she saw what was going on
And she
and
decided.
decided to
Yeah.
stay, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, for the fame, for the money, whatever
Yeah.
the case may be, because that's what they lead with.
Part of her is guilty. Yes, that's true. And that's
but
true
Oh,
for a lot of women too.
I
but that's
I
what Shane
got
was
okay.
saying with her
Um,
being young and
And she
impressionable,
kept
y'all.
taking the
Like
money.
people
But
get these
But
well,
boys have
well
got
exactly, but
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
oh
hold on.
yeah,
So
hey, I
wait,
hear
I'll
what
be
so
the
you're saying, but
this is this is not one of those situations where you blame a victim for being a victim.
No, we're
The
not
truth of
blaming
the
her.
matter is,
doing,
We're
no,
not
hold
I'm
on,
blaming
hold
her.
on, hold on. The truth
acknowledging
of the matter
the
is,
yeah.
she
I'm sorry.
she
the
she
problem.
she
This is the problem
the
with that.
the
I
problem
hear
is
what
the
you're saying,
conversation. Hold on. The problem right now is the conversation. The way you're tilting this conversation, you're actually blaming her for getting her ass whooped on camera. Like that's the way it sounds. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. No,
and
there's nothing. First of all, nothing okay with putting your hands on a woman. We agree on that. We
we agree on
100%
that
agree with
all
that. And the second thing is a young girl. Like you could say a million things, and you could see a million things. But the fact is, the money, the fame, the glitz, the glamour, all of that's in a very young and impressionable young woman's face, and you're asking her to take that veil off to see what he's actually doing. Like
yes.
I don't think that's right. And
I mean,
furthermore,
you
like
can say that it's
the
not right, but
like he got, for
the matter
example, I'm
is
I'm
you
I'm I'm gonna
still
get this whole point out. Hold on.
go
Uh,
ahead.
the when he was dating Gina, and the first time he hit her, she deuced it up. She got up out because she was a little bit older at the time. Young Miami, for example, would talk about some of the things that he made her do. Like she had to wear the white fingernails and had to have her hair a very specific way. At some point, that relationship ended. So, like when you are 18 and you jump into this business that you have so eloquently spoke about, you jump into this business. them blinders will be on because you have all of these other moving parts around you that you have never seen in your life. And I will never, ever, ever blame a victim for being a victim when you don't understand, when we can't fully comprehend the circumstances of what led to that. So it's just the way you're saying this is I don't think is a proper way to kind of lay out this argument.